My name is Joel Corral and I helped design the Tifo. So it was a community effort to create the design. I've been designing for, Los Verdes since pretty much we started. But this feels so much more special, the fact that it's something that I was able to design, but now it's gonna actually be brought to life using the community itself.
Once we were throwing ideas and we hit Selena, I was like, I'm all in. I'm 100% in. You go from talking about these ideas and throwing ideas around and trying to figure out, okay, we have that theme, so now how are we gonna build it? And then to bring in the artists and kind of get their perspective on what would work on a canvas and then what would work with them as their creative minds kind of go through the process.
First idea it could come from anybody that just finds inspiration in somewhere, right? From there, it takes a lot of volunteers that want to contribute their time to fill in the lines. Selena's basically a Texas legend and someone that really transcended, not just in Texas, but throughout the United States and the world. We have a great community of artists and just a fan base that's ready to jump on and create something for the team and something that not everybody in the league or in the world can have.
I was born and raised in Botswana, Southern Africa, so soccer is a huge part of my culture. When we got a soccer team here and I got to witness the first goal, the vibe in there was crazy. It made me realize that soccer is a global thing and it's one big community. I came in with the reference image where we overlaid the grid on top of it for proportion and started tracing the lines, used alphabet on one side and numbers on the other side, and we kind of just went through it and sketched all the little outlines of it out and marked out where the colors need to go, and then the whole team came in and started filling in big chunks of it, and now it's a reality.
We are having meetings on how we're picking up paint, what we're painting, when we're painting, and who can be there, and then it goes from commitment. Commitment's just the best word for it, really, If you're a Texan, especially born and raised, we've all grown up in Selena, and this is really heartfelt for me as well as where I learned Spanish. Taking the sleeve out of the cassettes and the CDs and learning word for word. Even though I didn't know what they meant, it didn't matter. That's where I learned Spanish, and that's where I learned my love for female singers.
For the first couple of years of my life, I only listened to Tejano music. I only spoke in Spanish. To straddle both worlds, Selena was that role model.
I was born in '71, the same year Selena was born, and I think there's a lot of us of that generation who weren't raised speaking Spanish. My parents were punished for speaking Spanish in school, so they didn't want their children to speak Spanish. Selena embraced Spanish. She learned it as an adult. It's been fun to recognize her in this way. There's a wide variety of people here from different backgrounds, different ages. Everyone's really open, seems to listen to ideas. So it's been just a great experience with this group of people.
Somos del equipo de las 512, right? We're the team from 512. As a community and as a team and a supporters group that lives in Austin, it was important to kind of use those words. And you ask so many people that are chanting along on game day, and it seems like this song in particular is their favorite. And, it kind of hits close to home as being a Tejano, as being from someone here, and it's exciting to be able to take those lyrics that are loved and that chant is loved, and to be able to bring it to life. Being able to celebrate her during Hispanic Heritage Month is important.
We have a lot of players from Latin America. I hope that they recognize that we're putting some value in the Latin American culture and honoring it in this way through her, and via her through them as well.